Well, I'm gonna do something different on my Ojai Haunt channel, and I decided to do more of an episode type thing, and you can follow me building my haunt during this crazy pandemic of 2020 we're having. I usually do the haunted hayrides, and I pretty much have a feeling we're not gonna do them. It's August already, and I haven't heard anything, and I just don't see how anyone can do a haunt right now and do it safely. There'd be a lot of rules to follow. And anyways, I kind of resigned with the creative director, builder, whatever you want to call me. I don't think I ever really had a title. I'm not going to build for him anymore or create anything or use my imagination, but I really want to focus on my own haunt, my home haunt, Moreno Manor. And I'm really excited about it. And so I've been thinking about stuff all year long, but COVID made it really hard this year. We were going to do a walk around or walk through, so that's not going to happen. And so we're just going to do a big yard haunt. And of course, like I said, it's August. And what do we do is, or what do I do is to start thinking, planning. This is my sketchbook that I've had for many years. I have, most of this is all haunted hayride stuff. I just sketch and I have ideas. There's my, that was my original drawing for my Scarlet Doll mask. That's her. That was thought up in my head and I made the mask. Well, I sent it to mask maker. He made it and then I made it again and then made another one, and that's the way it goes. But yeah, that's all my ideas that I just sketch out and then we make them. That was my original drawing for that. And I have more stuff. I scan them and put them in my computer, and I save all of this just so I can go back to it. So here, I don't have any pages left. I started my Moreno Manor thing. I feel like I don't have enough money and I don't have enough time. There's never enough time. I always try to buy one big prop, which I think is going to be a projector this year, because I want to do some mapping if I can figure it out. The other thing was a fog machine. I want a low-lying fog machine. Those are my two big props. I pretty much limit myself to that every year. That way I don't go too crazy, and then I try to build everything else. So I have, I want a new sign and an entryway. So I am building all this. I'm not buying, I'm gonna build that, which is still gonna take a lot of time. I wanna build a dog house for Fluffy. I got a dog this year through Craigslist, really cheap, through the haunt group that we're in. I wanna make him a dog house. I wanna put a fence up around our border because of COVID. I don't want people walking through my yard, and I'll take you on a tour of my house now, or the front yard right now, before I build. I'm gonna have some posted signs that will say, you know, keep 6 feet distance and social distancing and please wear a mask and blah, 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 blah. But I do wanna put a fence up. People would always walk through my yards, and I do have gophers with potholes, and I just don't want anyone to get hurt. My projectors, I wanna do the pumpkin jamboree. I wanna try to do a mapping situation here in my front. The COVID signs, and then I have a house that I should build, and I should have built a long time ago, but I might build it if we have time and incorporate it somewhere in my haunt, and I kind of don't know how to do that yet. So that's the big things, and of course my shed's a mess, and it's 100 degrees right now, so I'm waiting till next week till it's in the 80s to unload my shed. And if you want to follow along, you can. It will be crazy. I'm just gonna set up the camera and talk to you guys and do some time lapse, and why not, right? I'm bored. I don't have my job. I don't know if I'll ever have my job till the end of the year. And my dog just came in. You wanna say hi? Say hi, Max. Come on, I'll give you a tour of it unhaunted. Close the door behind me, and can I reverse this? Here it is. This is my front yard. This is the porch that I usually transform into a walk-through. So you come here and you walk through. This year we will not be doing that. Hence, that's why I want to have a gate here. I'd rather stand here and be an actor, and if people came up, I can tell them, you know, Sorry, COVID ruined Halloween for everyone. This is my front yard. This is where I want to do the gargoyles, the entry, Moreno Manor. That's where that will be. Where Max is where the fence would be. And he should get out of the street. Gas Street. I was already, you can see the 1, the 2, the 3. I was marking out and measuring for the fence. So that'll be my graveyard, the singing pumpkins, my spooky tree, and up here I'm gonna have skeletons sitting on the roof, all my crazy spider webs. I want to do projections. I have my grave digging skeleton. In here, usually I do a graveyard. There is a horrible streetlight right there. And when I'm talking horrible, I mean it's so bright. I'm gonna see if I can call the city to get it turned off for the Halloween weekend. So usually I do my graveyard here, which I'm gonna expand it all the way into here. Maybe put my mausoleum in the corner. I have to figure out where to put my doghouse and my spooky dogs. But yeah, big front yard haunt. I might try to do some projections and make a fake window here and a window there and have something going on with the windows. Let's see, so I'll show you what it looks like from the street. So if you're walking up, I have a huge tree that blocks a lot of stuff, so I have to trim that up. I'm gonna leave the weeds because I think they're spooky. Yeah, so this is, when you're walking up, this is what you see. And you can see that tree blocks a lot of stuff. But I'm walking right where the fence would be. And I don't want people walking in my front yard. So they'll walk in the driveway. And then have something to show here. And I'll have the driveway open. If they want to come up to the house, I will have gloves on and a mask, and I will give them candy. That's pretty much what I can think of. Lots of work, lots and lots of work. Let's get started.